It sounds hard to believe, but 30 seconds to a few minutes in the first hour after you wake up can do what a $60 tub of protein powder and a pile of expensive supplements often cannot. I have seen this with my own eyes. Many women over 60 are told they must drink shakes, buy collagen, and take lots of pills to stay strong. Yet I've seen women regain strength, walk steadier, and climb stairs more easily with tiny morning habits. For decades, we were sold the idea that health has to be complicated, that recovery requires powders, pills, and ingredients you can't even pronounce. But the truth is much simpler and much cheaper. And honestly, it's a little awkward for the supplement industry. Your body needs protein, and it also needs the right signal at the right time. The most important timing is the first hour after you wake up. After a long night without food, your muscles are more vulnerable. If your morning is only coffee, a quick bite, or no breakfast, you may speed up muscle loss without realizing it, and that can happen day after day. I've watched this pattern repeat in my clinic. People who felt defeated start standing up more easily. They wobble less. They walk with more confidence. Few people talk about this because nobody profits from habits that are free and simple. But these habits truly work. Today, I'll show you 6 simple morning habits that can help slow muscle loss. I'll count down from number 6 to number 1, and number 1 matters most. So please stay until the end. When you understand why number 1 is the strongest, you'll know exactly where to start. Habit number 6 is breathing or meditation to lower morning stress and cortisol. It's small, but it's valuable. Many people think stress is only in the mind, but after 60, morning stress can show up in the body. Tight muscles, a racing heart, early fatigue. Biologically, your body has a natural alertness wave after waking. If you start the day rushed, worried, or irritated, your body can stay on high alert longer. Then stress hormones like cortisol can stay high for too long. That can push your body into a burn mode. Your legs may feel heavy. Your day can feel off balance. Here's the key. This habit is not meant to build muscle right away. It clears the ground. It supports better sleep and better recovery over time. A 2015 study by Black DS and colleagues in JAMA Internal Medicine found that a mindful awareness program improves sleep quality in older adults. Better sleep supports better recovery, and it makes daily habits easier to keep. Tomorrow morning, take 30 to 60 seconds. Sit tall on the edge of your bed. Place one hand on your belly. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Feel your belly rise. Hold gently for 2 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 6 seconds. Feel your belly fall. Repeat 3 to 5 rounds. As you breathe, say one simple line to yourself. Today I will take care of my muscles. This is not magic that builds muscle overnight, but it can help you feel calmer, sleep better, and stick with good habits each day. Habit number 5 is omega-3 as optional support for recovery. Over time, it may help your muscles respond better. Many women over 60 work hard with food and movement, but their muscles still feel stubborn. They get discouraged and think, I'm doing it. Why am I not improving? One common reason is low-grade inflammation that can increase with age. When inflammation is higher, muscles may be less sensitive to building signals. Put simply, the body can act like it's resisting recovery. Food may not go to the muscle as well, and movement may not build as efficiently. That's where omega-3 can help support the environment. It is not a muscle-building drug. It may help by lowering inflammation and helping muscles pick up the building signal from food and movement. With the same routine, some people respond better when omega-3 intake is adequate. A 2011 study by Smith GI and colleagues in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that omega-3 supplementation for 8 weeks increased the muscle protein building response in older adults. In other words, muscles caught the signal better. I call this optional because it depends on whether you're low in omega-3. If you rarely eat fatty fish or certain nuts and seeds, it may help more. If you already eat fish regularly, extra omega-3 may not change much, and omega-3 never replaces the core habits. Think of it as a helper that can make recovery easier and steadier. Start with food first. Aim for salmon or sardines 2 to 3 times a week. If you use a capsule, choose one that lists EPA and DHA. If you take blood thinners or bruise easily, ask your doctor first. Not sure if you're low? Try adding fatty fish or omega-3 rich nuts and seeds for 2 to 4 weeks. Then notice your stiffness, soreness, and recovery speed. It's a small change, but for many people after 60, it can be a missing piece that helps them feel steadier over time. Habit number 4 is drinking water right after waking. It can help you feel steadier, less dizzy, and less crampy. Have you noticed how many women over 60 start with coffee or rush into tasks? They forget water first. Then they stand up and feel a little spin or wobble. Their legs feel unsure. Their heart may beat faster. Some people get calf cramps, tight muscles, or deep fatigue in the morning. This is often not just aging. Very often, it's simply mild dehydration after a long night. You still lose water while you sleep. With mild dehydration, blood volume drops. Blood pressure can dip when you stand. Your brain gets less blood for a few seconds, and you feel lightheaded. Muscles can also misfire more easily, especially if minerals are low. That can trigger cramps. The dangerous part is this: one dizzy moment can lead to a fall. A 2002 study by Shannon Jr. and colleagues in the American Journal of Medicine found that a large water drink improves standing blood pressure in older adults with orthostatic hypotension. In plain terms, the timing of water can help you stand steadier in the morning. Tomorrow morning, drink 1 glass of water before coffee. It takes around 10 to 30 seconds. If you cramp or get dizzy, you may add a tiny pinch of salt and a squeeze of lemon. If you have fluid or salt limits, follow your doctor's guidance. Water is not the main driver of muscle growth, but it helps you feel alert, steadier, and ready for the next habits. Habit number 3 is stepping outside for early light and taking a gentle walk. Many women over 60 skip this because they don't realize how powerful it can be. In that first hour, your body is waiting for a start-the-day signal. Natural outdoor light is one of the strongest signals you can get. When light hits your eyes, your brain gets the message: the day has started. This supports a steadier body rhythm, and it can make it easier to fall asleep at night. Better sleep makes it easier to stay active and not quit halfway. Then a gentle walk safely wakes up your legs and your balance. Many people tell me a few minutes outside makes their legs feel steadier all day. They feel less afraid of falling. A 2014 study by Pahor and colleagues in JAMA found that a physical activity program reduced major mobility disability in older adults. In plain terms, regular walking helps you keep independence longer. Tomorrow, step outside within 60 minutes of waking for 5 to 10 minutes. Then take a gentle walk for another 5 to 10 minutes. If you're afraid of falling, walk on flat ground near a handhold, or walk indoors along a wall. Think of this as a safe warm-up for the stronger habits ahead. Habit number 2 is protein. It is the raw material your muscles need to repair and stay strong. After 60, muscles don't disappear just because you're older. Muscle is lost when your body keeps choosing breakdown over building. Protein helps tip that balance every day. Think of muscle like a wall that gets worn down each day. Protein provides amino acids to patch and rebuild that wall. Without enough protein, your body can't repair well. Over time, that wall gets thinner. That's sarcopenia. As we age, muscle becomes less sensitive to protein, so just a little is often not enough. You need enough amount and a steady rhythm so your muscles get the message to build. That's why spreading protein across the day matters. A common mistake is saving most protein for dinner and skipping it at breakfast. After a long night without food, that's when you're most short on raw material. If you skip protein in the morning, your body still needs fuel and materials. Over time, it may pull more from your own muscle. That's why legs can weaken faster. You may stand up slower, tire sooner, and feel less stable. A 2008 study by Houston D.K. and colleagues in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that higher protein intake was linked to less lean mass loss in older adults. In plain terms, enough protein can slow muscle loss with age. Tomorrow morning, eat a breakfast with clear protein within 30 to 60 minutes. Don't make it only bread and coffee. A practical target is about 25 to 30 grams of protein at breakfast. Then spread protein across lunch and dinner too. Choose one fast breakfast that works for you. For example, 2 eggs plus Greek yogurt, or tofu and leftover fish. If you have a medical reason to limit protein, such as certain kidney problems, follow your doctor's plan. Protein isn't just for people in the gym. It's basic building material your muscles need to repair and maintain. Protein is the raw material, but raw material alone is not enough. Your body also needs a clear signal to keep muscle, and the strongest, most direct signal is resistance training. That's why the next habit is number 1. Habit number 1 is resistance training. It is the strongest signal that tells your body to keep muscle and rebuild it. If you choose only one habit after 60, choose this one. Resistance training improves strength, standing up, stepping, and balance more directly than gentle walking alone. It helps break the cycle of weak legs, wobbling, and falls. A classic 1990 study by Fiat Aron and colleagues in JAMA showed that even very old and frail nursing home residents gained major strength from resistance training. In plain terms, muscles can still respond when the signal is right. Tomorrow you don't need a gym. Start with just 3 to 5 minutes, move slowly, stay in control. Do 8 to 12 sit-to-stands from a chair, then do 8 to 12 wall push-ups. Do 8 to 12 band rows or towel rows. Then do 10 to 15 calf raises. Aim for the last 2 or 3 reps to feel challenging, but still controlled. When it gets easy, add a few reps, another set, or a stronger band. If you have severe joint pain, frequent dizziness, unstable heart disease, or recent surgery, ask your clinician for safer options. The idea is still the same. Give your muscles a clear strength signal. If protein is the bricks, resistance training is the build order. Each session tells your body, keep this muscle, get stronger, and stay independent longer. Now you know 6 morning habits that support strength, steadier legs, and less muscle loss after 60. But you don't have to do all 6 at once. Change comes from consistency, not perfection. Starting tomorrow, pick 2 to 3 habits that fit your life. Here are 3 simple combos. Choose what feels doable. Start small and keep going. Combo 1, strongest core, protein, plus resistance training. Best for most adults over 60. Do 3 to 5 minutes of chair stands or wall work, then eat a protein-based breakfast. Combo 2, most complete. Protein plus resistance training, plus early light with a gentle walk. Best if you want muscle plus balance, mood, and a steadier daily rhythm. Strength first, protein breakfast, then a 10 to 15 minute walk outside. Combo 3, easiest routine. Water plus resistance training plus protein. Great if you get a dizzy in the morning, cramp easily, or want a short routine. Drink water, do 3 to 5 minutes of strength, then eat protein. Where do omega-3 and breathing fit? Omega-3 is optional. Add it if you eat little fish or nuts. Breathing or meditation is also optional. It supports consistency, but it never replaces protein and strength work. To show these morning habits aren't just nice ideas on paper, let me share the story of Mrs. Margaret Collins, age 68. Her experience makes this real. Before this, her mornings looked like many people's. As soon as she opened her eyes, she rushed up fast and walked straight to the kitchen. Because she stood up so quickly, she often felt a light dizzy spell. She also had calf cramps and her legs felt soft and not steady. She told me, "I haven't fallen, but I always feel like I could fall at any moment." That fear was always in the background. Then she started changing things in a very simple way. No big plan, just one small step at a time. Right after waking up, the first thing she reached for was not coffee. She drank a glass of water instead. She kept a cup of water next to her bed from the night before, so she wouldn't forget. That made it easy to follow through. It was a tiny change, but she noticed something quickly. After a few days, that lightheaded feeling when standing up improved a lot. After that, she didn't do any complicated workouts. She did just 3 to 5 minutes of the simplest, most effective move, sitting down and standing up from a chair. At first, she did 8 reps, rested a little, then did a few more. She kept it comfortable and safe. Once her legs felt warm, she stood facing a wall and did about 10 wall push-ups. It was simple, but it woke up her muscles. On tired days, she did only those 2 moves, but she followed one rule. Even a little is fine, as long as I do it. Then came breakfast, and this is what she changed the most. Instead of toast and coffee, she made sure her breakfast had real protein. Some days it was eggs. Other days it was Greek yogurt or beans or leftover fish from the day before. She didn't weigh or measure anything. She just asked, "Does this breakfast give my muscles the building blocks they need?" The results showed up in everyday ways. After 1 to 2 weeks, she said it was easier to stand up from a chair in the morning, and her legs felt less wobbly on the first steps. After about 3 to 4 weeks, she noticed she could climb stairs slowly but more steadily. Most importantly, she felt less afraid of losing her balance. Then she said something that really stuck with me. "I'm not just stronger, I'm more confident because every morning I do something to protect my legs." And that's the key point. No miracle and no heavy workouts, just 2 clear messages to the body each morning. First, the muscles still need to be used with gentle resistance movement. Second, the muscles need materials to repair with a protein breakfast. Add 1 glass of water so the body starts up more smoothly, and that's when change begins. Mrs. Collins' story isn't only about doing a few exercises and feeling better. It's proof that starting your day well can rebuild steadiness, confidence, and independence. And you don't have to do everything at once. Just choose 2 or 3 habits that fit you best and do them every morning. Start small, but start tomorrow. Small steps done consistently are what matter. Before you leave this video, tell me in the comments, which habit will you start with? Gentle resistance, protein at breakfast, drinking water, or a morning walk outside? If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more simple science-based tips. These steps can help you keep muscle, improve balance, reduce falls, and stay healthier after 60. And don't forget to turn on the bell so you don't miss the next video. I'll see you there.